Hello and welcome to Orion Outreach. I'm Joe Johnson from ONTV, and I have two special guests here with me today, James Jenkins and Alana Hart, who are here to talk about Lake Orion's biggest event of the year, of the summer, Dragon on the Lake. Thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you.
All right, so we're excited. We're just a couple of months out. You guys, I know, have been planning since last year's event ended. First of all, let's give people a little bit of history. How did Dragon on the Lake come about?
Sure, so this will be the 8th year for Dragon on the Lake. The Dragon on the Lake Festival was started by the Orion Arts Center as a fundraiser and really for the Arts Center in a way to connect the community to the arts.
And taking advantage of that legend of the Dragon on the Lake.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of different stories about the dragon. They went actually to the Michigan Festival and Event Association seminar the year before they had the festival, and they kind of learned there that it's important to try and tie something meaningful to the community into the name of a big event. So the lake and the dragon, obviously a big part of the community, and that's how they came up with the name.
Terrific. How have you seen it grow and evolve over the years?
Oh gosh, it's gotten so much bigger. The first year we had a lot of chalk art, but that was really the focus of the event. Just a handful of vendors and probably just 1,000 or so people. Now we're getting between 10 and 15,000. Big crowds on Saturday night. Hopefully a big crowd. We added a really good band for Friday this year, so hopefully good crowd there, and just onward and upward with it.
Now, traditionally, the event has run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but you said there's going to be a new event that kicks things off on Thursday. Talk about that.
There is. We're pretty excited to be adding in an all-ages foam party, and it's foam, F-O-A-M,
okay.
Not phone. Enough people are using their phones already. So we wanted to try and do something to bring all ages together and kind of add something for the younger kids and everything. And so we had heard about this foam party, and there's supposed to be a lot of fun, and it's going to happen on Thursday night inside the Dragon Pub from 6 to 10. There'll be no alcohol sales, but we'll have the food vendors there, and then they'll be playing popular dance music that those young and young at heart like, and blowing foam with big, huge foam cannons, and so we're excited about it. It should be a lot of fun.
And then Friday, there's going to be a party on the point again this year, I assume?
Yep, so the Thursday night foam party we'll be actually selling tickets for. And those will be up and available on the website pretty soon here. It'll be $15 at the door, $10 for the foam party. Friday night we'll be doing the party on the point again. That's a $50 ticket fundraiser for the Arts Center. And we do it right on Pelton's Point. There's entertainment, live music, great food, and then of course the lighted boat parade goes by right at the end of the party on the point. So the lighted boat parade's happening that night. We have the movie in Greens Park, which we added in last year. This will be the second year, and we'll be showing How to Train Your Dragon 2, since we showed How to Train Your Dragon last year. And then, of course, the Dragon Pub is open on Friday night and rocking, and we're really excited about that. We have booked a really awesome rock band out of Detroit called Kaleido, and so we think we're going to have a great crowd for that, too.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I always had the best intentions. Somehow we fell apart. I didn't mean to break your heart.
And then Saturday and Sunday, basically, well, let's start with Saturday. That's just sort of a continuation of the things that are happening downtown. What's happening downtown on Saturday?
It is. So that's really the festival, Saturday and Sunday, the festival time. And we have the kids zone again. We usually have between 20 and 25 vendors in there, a kids stage with about 15 hours of continuous programming, rotating every 30 minutes, inflatables, llama rides, all kinds of great stuff happening inside the kids zone. We'll have the Extreme Zone again, and we hope to bring back the big time wrestling team that we worked with last year.
Oh yeah, they had a blast
Yeah,
last
I think
year.
friends of yours.
Yeah.
And, so they were great. We're excited. We hope to get them back. We'll have some other cool stuff in the Extreme Zone. We'll have the Dragon Pub going all weekend with a lot of great local and regional talent with all kinds of different music booked. And
You mentioned the square pegs are going to return?
yeah, that's Saturday night, so the square pegs are coming back. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And we're getting great crowds on Saturday night, and so we've got the square pegs coming back again for the 80s Fest.
Do you see people showing up in their 80s gear?
You know, the first year we did a costume contest,
Yeah.
and we did have some people show up. We kind of backed off from that, but still some people do show up in 80s gear anyway, so.
I still have my members only jacket, but it's a little more snug now than it was back in the 80s.
I'll have to dig out my Ocean Pacific t-shirt. Yeah.
And then things wrap up on Sunday. Is the Dragon Boat races going to be bigger and better than ever?
The Dragon Boat races, of course, we hope to be at 33 teams this year. So bigger and better than ever. And Saturday, of course, practice day for the Dragon Boat teams. Sunday being the Dragon Boat races themselves. And of course, the festival's going on again. And then downtown. So the festival that parts that I spoke about happened down by near the Art Center, where the Dragon Pub is. There's a lot going on downtown on Saturday and Sunday, like the chalk art competition, Made in the USA Art and Craft Fair, the experiential art, the art center booths, and then general vendors. And Alana's going to talk to you a little bit about that.
Okay. Before we talk about that, are you still looking for teams to participate in the boat races?
We are. We're always looking for teams. We usually book up just before the event. We're a little bit further out in front this year, so we think we're going to have a lot of returning teams coming back. I know there's a lot of chatter and a lot of competition out there with it now. But yeah, we're always looking for teams. We've just redone the website. We're working with the Bernie Directive, and Brian's been kind enough to help us with our social media and our website. We've just redone it, and Alana has helped to oversee the website redo. So a lot of great information on the website.
And you don't have to bring your own boat. You guys provide the Dragon boats, right?
No, we do. We work with a company that we bring in from Canada called Great White North, and they bring in the boats, and they provide the steers person, so there's someone knowledgeable controlling the boat. Really all the teams they have to have are 20 paddlers and one drummer for the person that beats the paddling cadence.
And is there a ratio of men to women to form a team?
It is. It's 8 women. I'm going to get this wrong, and Captain Rob's going to yell at me, but I'm pretty sure it's 8 women and then 14 men, and then I think it doesn't matter the sex of the drummer. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Looking forward to it. I know we have a new reigning champion that won last year, only because the Island Bombers sat out a year. Any idea if the Island Bombers are going to return to try and reclaim
We
the
haven't
throne?
heard.
Don't know yet?
We
All
haven't
right.
heard.
The challenge is out there, Island
We need to
Bombers.
bring it back, though, to Lake Orion. So.
Oh, yeah. Last year's team was from where?
Lansing.
Lansing. So, so we need an Orion team to reclaim that trophy.
Yeah, and interestingly, they were a competitive team, and they barely won.
Yeah, yeah.
So the novices here in town gave them a
Run for
they
their
had
money.
yeah, they gave them a run for their money. Yeah.
Well, they have years of experience, so
Yeah.
great. So, Alana, what do you want to add to the conversation?
Well, really, James touched on it, that it's about bringing the community to the arts and really showcasing the Orion Art Center. It's this little art center that's kind of hidden on the dead end street, but it has the best place in Lake Orion next to the river. So really, when Dragon on the Lake started, as he mentioned, it was really about chalk art. Where the Dragon Pub was, that's where all the chalk art was. And it was, kids young and old, and whether they were drawing stick figures or these huge masterpieces. There are some amazing artists to see what they can do on that flat surface with chalk. And that's something I'd like to encourage families to come out and do. It's a great family event. If you register early, it's only $10. We give you the box of chalk, and most people like to bring their fancy chalk.
Pastels and
Yes,
all that.
yeah, so they can blend and shadow and do all the good things you can do. But really encourage families to come out and do it. It's weather permitting, so that's kind of hard because we always hope that we have good weather. But it's really interesting to see the different art and artists and the abilities. And
Is it going to continue to be on Broadway?
It is. We're going to move it, though, to North Broadway, so up by 51 North. We're going to take it to that side and kind of flip it and see, if how it goes up there. But I would just really encourage families. All of the forms are on the new website, and it's still dragononthelake.com, and you can get your form right there. You can pay at the Art Center for your chalk art, and like I said, we'll provide that. And then any artist that's looking to come out and show us your beauty, your skill, whether it's from carvings, like Al Brown that does those masterpieces out of marble.
Oh, yeah.
He does amazing work, or whether you do wood carving or paintings, anything you want to show us that that you do, we want to know. We want to hear it.
And you mentioned the Made in Michigan Art Fair. Talk about that a little bit.
So those vendor booths are things that are made here. Whether you have a craft of, whether it is painting or soldering, anything that's made here in the USA or Michigan, we want to hear from you. We want you to have a booth and focus on you and be able to sell your product.
Is there anything else you want to get out there that people could sign up for, register for? Did we cover all that? Or?
Volunteer.
Volunteer.
Magic word.
If you have a passion for Lake Orion, the community, or you want to get involved, you've ever thought, what is it all about? How can I help? What can I do? It doesn't matter. We'll have something for you to do. Whether it's from Thursday to Sunday, we're going to have a link on there so they can sign up right online. But our emails are on there. If you are interested now, give us a call. Reach out to us with email, and we'd be more than happy to get you involved.
I know that high school students are required to do a certain number of hours of community service. Is that a good way for them to earn some of those hours?
It is. And we had some last year, and they were huge helps, and they came out, in fact, and they were only going to give one day and only a few hours, and a couple of those kids came back all 3 days and helped us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because they were having a good time, or they got to drive a golf cart a little bit, and they found that really interesting. But yeah, volunteers, that is what really makes this the event that it is and succeed. And whether you are a high schooler or you're an adult and you want to pour beer in the beer tent on Saturday night and listen to the Square Pegs, we'll have a place for you.
All right, so that's Dragon on the Lake. Is it .com or .org?
.com.
.com. DragonOnTheLake.com. Visit for more information and to sign up and to register. And it's going to go by fast. I know it's going to be here before you know it. So.
It is.
Yeah, don't blink.
Yeah.
There is also a Facebook, Twitter, and an Instagram account also for Dragon on the Lake. So if they don't get to the website, they can check it out on Facebook. They can see things going on through Twitter and through Instagram also.
Great. DragonOnTheLake.com for more information. And we'll see you in August at Dragon on the Lake. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Joe.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Orion Outreach. I'm Joe Johnson.